righty, we are live. Awesome, awesome, awesome. This is my live day on today. This is my live moment. I went live on my personal page, and so now I am here. As in, if you are new here, as I share this video, I am Shaquetta Cunningham, owner and founder of Cares Group Consulting, where our mission is to disrupt narratives that nonprofits can and should, must, and have value when they are profitable, and that is profitable with the contributions of time, talents, and treasures are made to nonprofit organizations. With that, let me ensure again that I share. And I want to speak with you about knowing, and I am going to speak with you about knowing your mission. So let's just get it set up in other areas. And it is the 2 o'clock hour. So if you are watching this via live, I know this tug right here, right? With so much, sorry, there's the phone going on in the other office. But it is indeed that after 2 o'clock. So I hope I can give you some inspiration for about 7 to 10 minutes, uh, and as well share with your team. Everyone needs that pick me up after lunch, and that 2 to 3:30 time frame is just one of those times that it's just in between the flows. So, hi, Miss Michelle. Yes, I miss everyone too. Excuse me. I've been talking so much. Excuse me. Let me go get some water. But yes, so with you're not joining in on the 4-part series that I've been doing with an organization. And so that's why, not call you after for sure, but that's why we haven't had the leader circle, which I will share more about that in the end. But in the interim, again, let me share this, and I'm going to give a quick word. This is very informal, and then I'm going to get off. All righty. So tag your board members as well. Share with them. I just want to give a success tip that I know will transform even your conversation starting today, even in your emails starting today, if you would take this one tip, this singular tip, and implement it. All right, let me share this to a couple of amazing groups that I am in. And we are going to get started. Okay. So again, I'm Shanquetta Cunningham. I'm the lead consultant here at Caris Group, and we work with nonprofits and communities, and we offer nonprofit development services, grant writing, strategic planning, and overall nonprofit technical assistance. One of the things that I want to talk about is I was leading a workshop for this alliance group and this consortium of nonprofits this past weekend. One of the key things that I stressed, and I want to continue to stress, when it comes down to nonprofits and how do you galvanize support, that one of the most underlooked and I think maybe undervalued, not intentionally, but we just don't think that it's a component to success, is the fact that we have to become experts of our mission. And when we talk about expertise and professionalism, we sometimes want to leave that to the for profit space and to certain industries. But even in the greatest of your passions, every nonprofit organization and its leadership have to know what it is working for and what you are facing. If you are having an organization that's addressing homelessness, then you definitely should know the research and the statistics of the number of homeless individuals in your community, the number of services that these individuals can access that they need to help them move from that place. You should also be aware of just the overall poverty rate. What's happening in the economic landscape of your community, of your state, nationally. And when we think about solving the problem, remember, we form a nonprofit out of the passion, and or you inherit a nonprofit in the leadership. Yes, you are in this public space and you have a degree in public administration, and or you feel led or called to address this particular issue. We can't escape the due diligence of combining that with the understanding that we know what's going on in the economic, the social construct of the of how and the where, right, of what we want to do and how we are tackling that problem. So, for instance, not only am I a nonprofit consultant, I also have founded a nonprofit organization that supports Black women entrepreneurs in the state of Arkansas. So, with it, I must be abreast on the economic conditions of the state that advances and or impedes success for Black women entrepreneurs. I need to know what's the income, what's the median income, what are the thresholds and the barriers to success, and what are those opportunities that will galvanize success. Right, you have to become experts in the problem that you are solving. It's not about knowing everything, but you definitely should know a little bit of something about a whole lot, so that when you are speaking to donors, when you are speaking to possible partners and sponsors, they know that you have, your hand on the pulse of what is going on in your community. And so when you're talking about literacy and you have a tutoring program, and if you're talking about veterans, right? And you are aware of legislation and opportunities that people can trust, that not only are you supporting your target audience and the base to which you were founded, but then you know what's going on in those communities. Because as nonprofit organizations, we should also be advocates of our causes. And this is not talking about getting to the political arena or space. It's saying that we should be aware of anything and any effort that again advances our work or comes to um, negate and to come to throw off our work and the people that we are wanting to help. So become experts, know your numbers, again, know the people that you serve, know how many that you are serving every day or every month as you're meeting, and then know what it is and how it is that in the work that you can do to be a solution to the problem in your community, because that's exactly what you are. Nonprofit organizations, which I affectionately call second responders of the community, they are solution bearers. If there's anything that's going on that needs to be decreased or eliminated or eradicated, it's nonprofits that are answering the call. If there's things that needs to be enhanced or fostered or cultivated or created or developed, it's nonprofit organizations that answer the call. And so you take your passion. That's the first initial step of your engagement to solve your problem, to solve the community's problems. And not saying that you have to do this by yourself, but you're an added solution. And then the next step is to put a framework of research around it. Know what you're serving, know who you're serving, and the know the community review and outline of what that is, because success is also measured. success is measured, right? And we think about that when it comes down to our fundraising. We want to measure our fundraising success by donations and the increase in what it takes for us to conduct the fundraiser versus what it took for us to put it on. And so that's the same thing with your mission. How is the problem being decreased or eliminated or eradicated with the interjection of your solution with through your nonprofit organization? So that matters and it's so important. So with that, I'm at the 10-minute mark. Just want to share with you that nonprofits solve problems, and you must become an expert of the problem and the mission that you solve. You should know data points. You should know the statistics. You should know if things are coming down the pipeline. And you do this by keeping up with nonprofit news, by keeping up with things that go on in your community, keeping up with census data. There are things that you, as a leader, nonprofit leader, that we have to think about differently because we need to understand the spaces into which we hold and the environment that cultivates that success. If you are interested in learning more and would like for to hear more or to conduct a workshop or training for your nonprofit organization, I did not tell Brandy to put the link, and I think I said I was going to put the link. So I'm going to ensure that you have a link to schedule for a 30-minute consultation. Let's just hear about what's going on in your community. Let's hear about how you are solving the problem in any areas of concern that you just need a strategy for. That's the gift that God has given me with for organizations and nonprofits that you have a need and of a strategic plan or action steps or fundraising. That's the space into which I hold and that could help you as you scale and grow your income, impact, and influence with your nonprofit. So I'm going to drop that link right now, and I appreciate you for tuning in. And again, share this video with your team. Shared success is the best success. And if you're looking to grow your nonprofit, and if you're looking for the next best step in helping you to do that and helping your team, then I certainly want to hear from you. Alrighty. Well, you have an amazing day, and I will see you next time.